I got a ring. Chris, you ain't got one. You don't know what it feel like. Rock, you ain't got one. You don't know what it feel like. Limber, you ain't got one. You don't know what it feel like. Boss, you ain't got one. You don't know what it feel like. I'm telling you right now, it's the best feeling in the world. And if it's on me today, you gonna have one after this. If it's on you, Neil, you gonna have one after this. Oh, is it on you? Kareem, is it on you? All day. All day. That's enough said right there.
Justin Tuck is a former defensive end from Alabama who was one of my favorites in the 2000s. His awesome face mask definitely playing a part in that, to be honest. Tuck got his football start in middle school, where he played on both sides of the ball, as many do in grade school, notably playing at tight end and linebacker. In 1999, he was named All-State at tight end, and the next year, he was the Alabama Sports Writers Association's Class 4A Player of the Year. In addition to his football prowess, he was a pretty good basketball player in his own right, helping lead the team to a championship in 2001. Tuck would pursue his football career, attending Notre Dame from 2001 to 2004, playing linebacker for them. Following a redshirt freshman year, he put on some muscle and found a role as a situational edge player. 2003 was his first year as a starter, where he ended up being one of the few bright spots on a very struggling team. An example showing off the drastic difference in his play compared to everybody else. Tuck led the roster that season with 13.5 sacks, which is still a school record for a single season. The next closest person on the roster was Derek Curry, who had 4.5. Sadly, because we can't have nice things, Tuck's season ends with an ACL injury in the very last game of the season. Despite this setback, though, he returned the next year and had a pretty respectable season overall, leading the Irish once again in sacks, this time with 6. Tuck ended up choosing not to come back for his 5th year and declared himself eligible due to the high stock that he had at the time. Tuck ended his college career with 103 total tackles, 24.5 sacks, second most in school history, and 43 tackles for a loss. Tuck ended up getting picked 74th overall by the Giants in the 2005 draft. In his rookie season, he had sporadic use with only one start, similar to his early days in college. The following year, he ended up missing over half the season due to a foot injury, but similar to how he was in college following an injury, Tuck went on to have a pretty strong season following his NFL injury. He would go on to have his best season up until that point, where he was one of the team's leaders in tackles and was second in sacks, surpassing even Mike Strahan. Tuck carried this momentum all the way to the Super Bowl, where he ended up getting 4 sacks on Tom Brady in the victory. In 2008, he would be named the starting defensive end for the roster and was rewarded with a very big contract extension. As you will learn in future installments of this channel, contract extensions tend to be followed by either a dip in production or a terrible injury. Luckily for Tuck, this was not the case. Tuck would go on to be named first team All-Pro and was given his first Pro Bowl appearance. He would have a strong season in 2009 and once again had a Pro Bowl appearance in 2010 along with a second team All-Pro naming. 2011, though, had some injury woes throughout the year concerning his neck and also some flare-ups of previous injuries such as his knee and shoulder. But again, he had a strong season and helped carry the team all the way to another Super Bowl appearance, once again against the Patriots, and he once again led the team in sacks, this time with 2. Tuck ended up sticking with the Giants until 2014, where that offseason he signed a 2-year deal with the Raiders. This was around the time that the Raiders had a knack for picking up players near the end of their career, 2014 also being the last season of Maurice Jones-Drew's career. Tuck's first year in Oakland was still pretty respectable by his standards, but the next season ended after only 5 games due to a chest injury. In 2016, he signed a 1-day contract to retire as a Giant, where he now sits comfortably in their Ring of Honor. In addition to that, Tuck can hang his hat on still holding some of Notre Dame's defensive records, as well as being in the Alabama Sports Hall of Fame as of 2022. His career stats are 3 interceptions, 1 touchdown, 29 pass deflections, 20 forced fumbles, 6 fumble recoveries, 508 tackles, 354 of them being solo, 102 tackles for a loss, and 66.5 sacks. And that does it for the career of Justin Tuck. I hope you like it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stick around for much more because we have plenty more careers to tackle here on Names from the Gridiron. I will catch you guys in the next episode.